Oh my God. Ah! What was that? That was my passport. Young lady, you will not be yodeling on the plane. I know. I was up all night long, and I was looking at different search engines and promo codes and everything else for a flight to Saskatoon. And I found out, after all of that the cheapest flight was from the airline itself. So Delta had the cheapest flight. And I'm sitting here, and everything's dark except right here, and these little gnats kept flying around. Zip! What's up here? Oh, God, they're annoying. They are definitely a bug. They bug you. Yeah. Anyway, so that's taken care of. I just have to figure out, do I drive to the airport and park in one of those extended parking? How cheap can I do that? The cheapest that I can do that is about $56 for the time I'll be gone. But then I looked at Uber, and on the way there and then on the way back home with an Uber, it comes under that. So Uber is cheaper. So then I went to the phone, tried downloading Uber. So the icon's on here, but then to get into it, to find out any information or to call for a ride or anything, it won't let me do it. So I went on the computer, on the laptop, and was trying to figure out, well, maybe you could do it from this. I wanted to find out approximately what the fare might be. So it's actually less going through Uber, and that way the car will still be in the driveway and no one will know that if I'm here or not, because a lot of times in this heat I don't go outside. So yeah, I don't know. Doing anything is a lot more expensive than you think it is, and when you're really scraping by, it's really tough. And I hate, to let go of any penny when you're really scraping by. But thank you to my brother that I'm able to do this. He sent me the money to be able to do this. I really appreciate it. Oh, I could take, I'm not taking the kalimba. Well, yesterday I made a little cloth bag for my phone cord charger. It says phone charger. And then I bought like a lunch bag thingy. And inside is my kalimba. I'm not taking the kalimba. But I could take my Dan's old ocarina from the 1940s. It's kind of a burgundy colored bakelite, which is a predecessor to plastic. Or a harmonica. Oh yeah. Oh no. I don't know. Anyway, talking about being poor, tonight I made a dish that the history of it is my Bohemian ancestry, and the history behind the dish itself is what poor people had. It's barley, basically. Barley and mushrooms and onions and garlic and caraway seeds and marjoram. It's kind of like the Czech version of risotto, using barley instead of rice. I had a little bit of beef pieces that I cooked in a pan, and then I dumped the risotto that I already had cooked onto it, and then some sauteed zucchini. Oh my gosh. I made enough for one big pig out meal or two decent sized meals. So I ate the decent sized meal and put the other in the refrigerator for another day. So I've been pretty good. I got on the scale and weighed myself, and I gained a little bit back. But I'm going to really try eating a lot more things like peaches, apples, watermelon, for summery stuff. And in summer it's so hot you don't really want to eat anyway. So, although sometimes you do get hungry. But it's better to eat a little bit through the day than to be hungry and pig out at night. The worst time to eat. What else was I going to say? Since I was up all night looking for a price, I was kind of out of it today. And since I hadn't had my high blood pressure medicine all week, I'm still getting back into the groove of everything. So, yeah. I have to clean up around the desk. I can get the kitchen. That's the path I'm going. And then after the kitchen, I'll go into the small bedroom where all my cloth and sewing stuff is, and sort, pitch, declutter. I'm going to do this continuously until I don't know when. Little here, little there. It's going to take me a long time. But I'm going to do that so that if and when the day comes for me to move, then I won't have very much left. See, if I do it little bit by little bit now, I'll get used to having less crap around me. I mean, you know, you'd be surprised what you find. I have a whole basket full of shoes that I've had for the last 30 years. I forgot I had some of them. I don't go out anywhere, so I don't really need anything but sandals and tennis shoes. Besides, the way I would really like to dress, kind of like, well, they call it bohemian. Not the country, but the style. Or kind of like a hippie. That's the way I like to dress. There you go, your Birkenstock sandals. Maybe your tennis shoes when you get dressed up. Yeah. That's me. Well, anyway, I don't know if there's anything else I was going to say. Wednesday I babysit that little baby. I am writing some more skits for Candy Clam, which I get a kick out of. And someone else on Facebook said they might be interested in... I heard what they said about doing a video, so... yeah, we shall see what we shall see. I'm gonna let you go now. Thank God, oh my God, I can't believe it. Oh, yeah. Upward and onward.